You've stood in front of the mirror, blow dryer in hand, and watched your hair just fall flat. Again. No volume. No shape. Just a tired, lifeless look that adds years you haven't earned. If fine, thinning hair has been quietly stealing your confidence, I want you to know something right now. It is not your fault, and it is absolutely fixable. Let's fix this together, because your natural elegance deserves a hairstyle that finally works with your hair, not against it. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are exploring 3 stunning short hairstyles for women over 60 with fine, thinning hair. And by part 3, you will want to pause this video, call your stylist, and book an appointment on the spot. I mean it. In part 1, we are covering the hairstyle that creates the illusion of full, thick hair, even if yours feels almost too thin to style right now. In part 2, we reveal the cut that frames your face so beautifully it softens every line and makes your bone structure look sculpted. And in part 3, we are saving the most surprising one for last, a style so effortlessly chic that women will stop you in the street to ask what you did differently. Plus, throughout every part, I am sharing the specific mistakes that make fine hair look even thinner, because avoiding those is just as important as choosing the right cut. Subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, so you never miss a transformation like this one. And the very first hairstyle? 9 out of 10 women with thinning hair have never even considered it. Let's go. Part 1. The feathered pixie with soft textured layers. Have you ever spent real money on a haircut and walked out feeling like something was still missing? Like the style looked fine at the salon, but the moment you got home, it just collapsed? That is not a you problem. That is a cut problem. And it happens to so many women with fine, thinning hair because the wrong shape actually makes thinness more visible, not less. Here is what nobody tells you at the start. Fine hair does not need more volume products. It needs architecture. The right cut builds structure directly into the hair, so even on a bad day, the shape holds. This one fact changed everything for a friend of mine who had been fighting her thinning hair for years. She switched her cut, and suddenly people were asking if she had done something different with her whole face. The first stunning style for fine, thinning hair in 2026 is the feathered pixie with soft textured layers. And before you say pixie is too short for me, stay with me, because this version is nothing like what you are imagining. This cut works because the feathered layers are strategically placed to add the appearance of density at the crown, exactly where thinning is most visible. The wispy, face-framing pieces at the temples draw the eye forward and upward, which instantly lifts your whole look. The mistake most women make? Going too blunt. A blunt pixie on fine hair lies completely flat against the scalp. There is no movement, no texture, no perceived fullness. Blunt is beautiful on thick hair, but on fine hair, it emphasizes every place where volume is missing. Swap a blunt pixie for a feathered one, and the difference is immediate. Your stylist needs to work with a razor or point cut technique, rather than straight shears across the ends. This breaks up the weight line and creates natural movement even in fine, low-density hair. That movement is what reads as fullness. Yes, that's simple. Now why does this style age women when done wrong? When the feathering is too heavy or the layers are cut too short on top, it creates a mushroom shape, a rounded dome with nothing at the sides. That silhouette adds weight to the lower face and rounds the jaw, which is the opposite of what you want after 60. The fix is having your stylist keep the crown layers longer than the sides. That asymmetry in length creates height at the top of your head, which elongates the face and draws the eye upward, making your whole appearance look lighter and more refined. If you are still wearing the same blunt shortcut you had 5 years ago, swap it for this layered version. Your bone structure will thank you in ways you are not expecting. Maintenance tip: a quick scrunch of lightweight volumizing mousse, applied only at the roots, keeps this style lifted through the day without weighing down your fine strands. There is one more thing about this cut that most stylists forget to mention, and it is the reason this one works so beautifully for women over 60 specifically. We are getting to it in part 2, along with a hairstyle that does something remarkable to your jawline. Part 2 is going to stop you mid-scroll, because the hairstyle we cover next does something to the jawline that no anti-aging cream has ever managed to replicate. Part 2. The textured jaw-length bob with face-framing layers. Let me ask you something honestly. When was the last time a hairstyle made you feel like your face looked sculpted? Not just styled. Sculpted. As if your cheekbones were lifted and your jawline was quietly, beautifully defined. Without a single product or procedure. That is exactly what the right bob does. And I do not mean any bob. I mean a very specific version, cut very specifically, that works like a secret weapon for fine, thinning hair over 60. The mistake that is aging you right now, the one most women do not even realize they are making, is wearing a bob that is cut straight across with zero internal layering. Heavy one-length bobs on fine hair create one outcome. They lie flat, hug the head, and make the hair look even thinner than it actually is. This is the one that made a close friend of mine genuinely stop mid-conversation and ask what I had changed. It was the bob. Just the bob. The stunning alternative is the textured jaw-length bob with face framing layers. This cut keeps the length of a classic bob, chin to jaw, but adds interior texture and soft, angled face framing pieces that do something extraordinary to your overall silhouette. Here is the key insight. Those angled face framing layers draw a diagonal line from your ear toward your chin, which visually elongates the face and defines the jawline. It is one of the only haircut techniques that creates the optical illusion of a lifted, more defined lower face, and it works regardless of how fine or thin your hair actually is. The movement created by interior texture also makes the hair appear twice as dense as it is. Because the layers catch and reflect light differently at different angles, the hair looks full and multi-dimensional even at low density. Swap a blunt jaw-length bob for this textured version, and you will see the difference the first time someone comments on your face before they even notice your hair. This one is everything. Now, why does the blunt version age you so specifically after 60? Because as our faces naturally change, we lose definition in the mid-face and jaw. A heavy, rounded blunt bob mirrors and echoes that softness, which amplifies it. The textured version does the opposite. It creates contrast and definition right at the jawline, drawing the eye to your strongest facial features. Your maintenance tip for this cut. Visit your stylist every 6 to 8 weeks to keep the face framing layers at the precise angle that creates the lift. As these layers grow out, they lose their defining effect and start to blend into the overall weight of the bob, which is when the flatness returns. If you are still wearing a straight one-length bob, swap it for the textured version at your very next appointment. Bring a photo. Be specific. Ask for interior texture and angled face framing, those exact words. And here is something that will surprise you about part 3. The third hairstyle in this list is the one most stylists never suggest, because they assume women over 60 do not want it. They are so wrong. And once you see what it does for fine, thinning hair, you will understand why it is quietly becoming the most talked about cut of 2026. Part 3, the soft tapered nape cut with crown volume. Honestly, this is the one I was saving. And I almost left it out, because I was not sure women over 60 would believe how powerful it actually is. But then I kept seeing it. On real women. In real life. Walking out of salons and looking 10 years lighter. Not younger in a desperate way, but lighter. More lifted. More themselves. The soft tapered nape cut with crown volume is the most underrated short hairstyle for fine, thinning hair in 2026. And the reason stylists rarely suggest it is exactly the reason you need to ask for it. Most stylists default to safe. Safe means the feathered pixie. Safe means the layered bob. Both are beautiful, and we covered them for good reason. But the tapered nape cut is what happens when a stylist truly understands the architecture of fine aging hair and builds the cut accordingly. Here is why this cut is so specifically powerful for fine, thinning hair over 60. The taper at the nape removes all the weight from the area where fine hair is most likely to lie completely flat and look sparse. By clearing that weight away, the top of the head, where your stylist then builds deliberate volume, becomes the entire visual focus. The crown volume is created through strategic layering at the top of the head combined with a gentle root lift technique during styling. The result is a silhouette with a beautifully rounded, full-looking crown and a clean, elegant nape, which together create an almost oval illusion that is universally flattering for every face shape. You needed to hear this. The mistake women make with this cut? Letting the taper grow out without maintenance. When the nape grows past a certain point, the weight returns, and the crown volume collapses because the weight from below pulls everything down. This cut needs a trim every 5 to 6 weeks to stay in its most powerful shape. Swap a grown-out, shapeless short cut, one that just sits flat and heavy with no clear structure, for this tapered nape version. The change is not subtle. It is the kind of transformation that makes people think you did something to your face. There is one more thing about this style that makes it the cut of 2026 specifically, and it has everything to do with what is happening in hair color trends right now. When the soft tapered nape cut is paired with the right tonal color placement at the crown, it amplifies the volume effect by up to 3 times. Your colorist needs to know to concentrate warmth and lightness at the very top of the crown, not distributed evenly throughout the hair. If your color and your cut are not working together to create that crown lift, you are leaving the most powerful part of this transformation on the table. And speaking of color, in our next video, we are uncovering the one color placement mistake that is quietly adding years to women over 60, who have no idea it is happening. You are not going to want to miss that one. Part 4. The 3 mistakes killing your fine hair's volume, and the 2026 fixes. Bold truth. There are 3 things you are probably doing to your fine, thinning hair right now that are making every single one of these stunning cuts harder to pull off. And none of them are your fault. These are the mistakes nobody corrects. Not your stylist, not the product ads, not the magazines. They just keep selling you more product while the real problem goes untouched. Part 4 is where we fix that. Permanently. The first mistake is washing your fine hair every single day. I know, it feels necessary, but daily washing strips the natural oils that coat each strand and give it body. Without that coating, fine hair becomes even finer. The strands lose their ability to grip each other, which is exactly what creates the appearance of thickness and volume. Swap daily washing for every other day, and on the in-between day, a small amount of dry shampoo applied only at the roots creates lift and texture without stripping the strand's natural structure. The second mistake? Applying conditioner from root to tip. On fine hair, this is one of the single most volume-destroying habits you can have. Conditioner is designed to smooth and soften, which is exactly what you do not want at the root area of fine, thinning hair. When conditioner reaches the scalp, it weighs the hair down at the root, which is where volume lives. Apply conditioner only from midshaft to ends. Your roots stay light, lifted, and full of natural grip, and your ends stay smooth and healthy. The difference in how your cut holds its shape throughout the day is remarkable. This is the one I wish someone had told me years ago. Honestly. The third mistake, and this is the one that undoes every single investment you make in a great cut, is blow drying your hair straight down toward the floor. When you point the dryer downward, you are telling your hair to lie flat. Flat against the scalp. No lift, no volume, no shape. Swap downward drying for drying upward and outward, tipping your head slightly forward and directing the airflow from root to tip in an upward motion. This trains the root to stand away from the scalp, which builds the volume your stylist worked to create right back into your daily routine. Pair that with a round brush at the crown only, not throughout the whole head, just at the crown. And you have a styling method that makes fine, thinning hair look genuinely lush every single morning. You needed to hear this. Now, why do these 3 mistakes age your hair so specifically? Because each one individually reduces volume. And for women over 60 with fine, thinning hair, volume is not just a style preference. It is what separates a cut that looks fresh and polished from one that looks dated and heavy. Volume at the crown specifically is what creates the optical lift that makes your face look more awake, more defined, and more radiant. Maintenance tip. Once a month, use a clarifying shampoo to remove any product buildup from the scalp, because buildup is one of the hidden causes of persistent flatness that even the best cut cannot overcome. The cuts, the styling, the habits, it all works together. And now that you have all 3 pieces, there is nothing standing between you and hair that finally looks as beautiful as your bone structure deserves. Next, we are looking at the one color technique that multiplies the volume effect of every cut we covered today. And it is so simple your colorist can do it in a single appointment. You will not want to miss it. You just learned 3 stunning short hairstyles, plus the 3 hidden habits that have been quietly working against your hair. And most women spend years searching for answers that were this clear and this simple. Wear whichever of these styles you choose with the confidence it was always meant to carry. Your beautiful eyes, your natural elegance, your refined bone structure. They deserve a cut that finally shows them off completely. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 hairstyles are you most excited to try? And were you making any of the volume-killing mistakes we talked about in part 4? Next time, we are uncovering the color placement mistake that adds years to women over 60. And the fix takes your colorist less than 1 appointment. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I will see you in the next one.